Hello and welcome to another episode of Bulls Weekly. I'm your host, Vinny Paracelli, and we've got another great episode in store for you today. On the program, we'll get you set for the upcoming series against the Wisconsin Whalers, highlight the best plays from the home opening weekend, and we've got a special surprise for our longtime fans. Let's get it started with a look at the weekend recap. On Friday night, a handful of former players were on hand to help raise the 2016 Silver Cup National Championship banner to the rafters of the North Iowa Ice Arena. The current members of the team who were a part of last year's squad also partook in the ceremonies. There was a game to be played, and the Bulls gave the home crowd plenty of chances to scream and shout. Kohei Sato had a hat trick and also added 2 assists. Brendan Studioso and Owen Larson each netted a pair of goals. Sean Maloney scored a goal and added 4 helpers, while Christian Kause scored and also added 3 assists. North Iowa wins 14-1. Roman Malkoff got his second winning goal, stopping 19 of 20 shots. Saturday night, the game was tied at 1 after the first, but the Bulls pulled away in the second with 2 more goals from Owen Larson and another from Kause. Sato added 2 more goals, while Marshall Barnes and Marshall Cheetah scored as well in the Bulls' 7-1 win. Josh Benson, playing in his first game as a Bull, got the win, making 23 saves. Sunday afternoon, the Bulls finished off their sweep of Chicago, this time winning 12-1. Sean Maloney scored 2 goals, while 10 other Bulls players scored as well in the win. Dayton Hawkinen, Vinny Billing, and Lucas McKinnon also scored their first goals as Bulls. Eric Pyatt got his first of the season as well. Picking up his first win in net was Brady Myers. He made 24 saves in the win. Overall, the Bulls outscored Chicago 33-3 in the 3 games at the Barn last weekend. A lot of guys really padded their stats. There are now 6 players with double-digit points. Marshall Barnes leads all North Iowa players with 14 points. Owen Larson is second in points with 13 and second in goals with 7. Kohei Sato leads the Bulls in goals with 8. He scored 6 in the 3-game series. Christian Kause, Sean Maloney, and Mitch Parsons all have scored 3 times while assisting on 7 others. Overall, 7 different players scoring their first goals as members of the Bulls. Josh Arnold, Vinny Billing, Mitch Dolter, Dayton Hawkinen, Lucas McKinnon, Brendan Studioso, and Marshall Cheetah all lighting the lamp for the first time. A special moment for all those guys, especially with it coming on home ice. Now we have a special segment for those of you that have been with us for the last 2 years. It's time to have some fun at the expense of some Bulls players. A couple Bulls defensemen may have to take some skating lessons, as Stephen Mordini and Eric Pyatt both take some tumbles at last Thursday's practice. In the Bender Bucket competition, Mordini tries to make a move and completely wipes out in front of Roman Malkoff. Eric Pyatt at least got a shot away before losing an edge near the corner. He's a good sport, though, so he plays along and shows off his freestyle stroke.
Oh, man!
Now on to the series this weekend. Last season, the Wisconsin Whalers gave the Bulls 2 of their 6 total losses on the year. A different story this time around. They are struggling out of the gate as they are 0-4-1 so far. No Peter Henderson this year, as he was second in the NA3HL in scoring last year to help them out. But goaltending and defense are the biggest reasons why this team is still winless. They've given up at least 5 goals in every game so far, including a 10-4 beatdown at the hands of the Breezy Point North Stars. On the roster, the Whalers have 4 goalies, none of which have played very well so far. They just brought in Elliot Girth from the Wilmar Warhawks. He's 1-1 with a goals against average of .250 and a .909 save percentage. We're just guessing here, but we'll assume he's getting the first crack at the Bulls on Friday night. The other 3 netminders have struggled so far. Justin Nelson is 0-2 on the year, a .532 goals against and an .831 save percentage. Max McConnell had 6 shutouts last season, allowed 6 goals in his only start so far this year. Rookie goalie Alex Hufford is 0-2 with an .822 goals against and an .813 save percentage. Those that see action this weekend will go up against a red-hot Bulls offense. Let's go to the offensive side of the puck for Wisconsin. Austin Lewis and Ben Ratner lead the Whalers in points with 7. Connor Buscasey is right behind them with 6 points. Lewis is tied for the team leading goals with 3, with teammate Jordan Foster not pictured here. Time now for everyone's favorite part of the show. That's right, it's time for the Crossfit Chiron plays of the week. At number 5, the play starts in the Bulls zone, but a nice feed from Marshall Barnes springs Owen Larson past the Chicago defense. He goes from the forehand to the backhand to beat Jason Dittmer for his 6th of the season. At number 4, Mitch Parsons starts the play at center, pokes the puck over to Josh Arnold, who waits the last second to get the puck back to Parsons, who puts it blocker side, and he's got his 3rd of the year. Number 3, Sean Maloney picks up the puck behind the net, curls around and finds Kohei Sato in the slot. He gets the puck by Dittmer with the turnaround backhand. That was his first of many on the weekend, and we've got more coming from Kohei in just a moment. Number 2, we're sticking with this turnaround backhand thing. Marshall Barnes finds Owen Larson, who immediately sends the pass over to Steven Mordini, and he does the rest. Beautiful feed from Larson over to Mordini for the goal. But number 1 is a true team play. Shane Bernhardsen up to Christian Kause, over to Sean Maloney, and finally to Kohei Sato. Tic-tac-toe passing, setting up the easy breakaway goal for Sato. That goal is his team-leading 8th of the season. Those are your top plays of the week, presented as always by CrossFit Chiron, located at 603 South Washington here in Mason City. Another 2 big divisional games coming up for the Bulls as they look to stay red hot against the struggling Wisconsin Whalers. Face-off both nights is at 7:30. You can watch the game on Hockey TV, formerly known as Fast Hockey. You can also listen to the games for free on Mixlr.com. That is Mixlr.com. Easiest thing to do is go to our website and click on the Listen Live tab located in the top menu bar. We'll provide a link on Facebook and on Twitter. Be sure to like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter if you're not already. That is going to do it for us here on the program. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Hope to see you out at the barn this weekend. Until next time, I'm Vinny Paracelli. Go Bulls.